guys, I hope everybody's having a really good weekend. I thought I'd take you around with me today and kind of show you what a normal day is like for me. I always start off by getting the baby all settled. I've got to get him nursed and ready to go for the day. He's playing over there. And then I got to get the ducks and chickens all set for the day, our pets, the outdoor cat, get some food in myself. I'll start doing some normal chores around the house, and then we'll get to whatever we have planned for today. So follow along with me and I'll show you what we're doing. We're washing eggs to go deliver today. I don't have as many as I usually do with the little lady out there sitting on her eggs. She was one of my really good layers, so we're not getting quite as many eggs as we usually do. And I also made a bunch of egg salad this week for my breakfasts, and the baby eats egg yolks, so I had made him some of the duck eggs for his lunches, and then I sent Chris with some hard-boiled eggs for his snacks at work. So I used up quite a few of them this week. We're still gonna sell off what we can, the extras here. I already got some other things done this morning. Had to do some normal indoor chores and some dishes and all that good stuff. But I don't mind washing the eggs. It's nice. I've got the bird feeders out there. There's a little woodpecker out there right now I'm watching, and he keeps coming around to the suet. And the cowbirds are always around and stuff. We actually have had 2 orioles coming by the past couple weeks, which are really nice to watch. Beautiful birds. Look those up if you guys haven't seen them. They're gorgeous. Babyface wasn't doing so well last night. I hope he's feeling okay. He's usually such a calm baby and usually sleeps through the night, but last night I got in bed, I don't know, a little after midnight or so, and then he woke up like an hour later crying, and then I'd sit with him for about 45 minutes, an hour, and get him, you know, rested and back to sleep, and then he was waking up an hour later and doing it again, and it pretty much went like that through the night. But I did get a good night's sleep the nights before, so I can't really complain about that. But we'll get these eggs washed up to go deliver them, and then hopefully get outside to get some other stuff done. This was really good timing because I just finished up doing the eggs and I did a little bit of vacuuming, and now my son is up from his nap and he's going to be ready to eat in a few, but I've got to make some more baby food today. It's kind of a regular thing for me. I make a few different meals, make enough to last a week or so, and then go ahead and store it. Luckily I'm making fruit this time, which is the easiest thing to make. It's like this recipe, I just mixed some apple, avocado, and blueberry. He loves it, and it gets him a lot of good vitamins and all that good stuff. But like the other day I was making a chicken dinner, so that takes a little bit of time. And then right after that for lunch I made him some nice sweet pea dinner, which is sweet pea with some other stuff and that kind of thing. Luckily this is the easiest thing to do. The only time consuming part is pureeing up the apple, which as you can see only takes a couple minutes, and then we'll just wash some blueberries and add in half an avocado, mix it up, and then I can go feed him his brunch, lunch, whatever you want to call it. And we always do what I call baby homeschooling while we eat, and I'll read him a story while we eat, and we'll sing a few songs. Well, I'll sing a few songs. He's not talking yet, but that kind of thing. And just get some good interaction with him and that kind of stuff. So we brought the ducks and chickens some water. We cleaned up from making the baby food and all that, got the babies set to go, and we are on our way over to drop off those eggs. It's not too bad. It'll probably whole thing there back, dropping them off, should take me about a half an hour or so it's not too bad. Let's go for a drive, and then got a bunch of chores to do when we get back. So hopefully we'll get to those. It's ridiculously humid today. It would honestly be a beautiful day if it wasn't for the humidity, but the humidity is like, holy crap. But it's still not bad. I'm not complaining. At least it's not a downpour. Get out of the road, bird. And it's a nice little drive over there, so let's try fast. Get over there and do that and get back and start getting some stuff done. See you guys when we get back. So after we got home, we were taking care of the baby. We do cloth diapering, so I had to do a little bit of hand washing there, but we're finally outside. He was being a little cranky, so I brought him out here with me, get him some fresh air anyway. It's been starting to sprinkle. I'm hoping it's not going to start pouring on us. But I bought these plants 2 days ago because my poor father, him and my mom are the one who taught me how to do all this stuff. He has lost his vegetables to rodents 3 different times now, and he's getting to the point of where he's like, I'm about to just not do a garden this year. So I figured as a Father's Day gift, I know I'm a little late on planting them, but you know, got to get to stuff. I figured they're not really big on container gardening, but I figured this way at least he can have something, since he said he wasn't going to spend the money to have to buy more vegetables. I bought a few different things of the things that he lost, and I'm going to pot them up nice and give them to him for Father's Day, so he can at least have something on his deck that will grow and give him something nice to eat as a little Father's Day gift. So I've got some Savoy cabbage, which I love, some purple cabbage, I've got some cauliflower, some lettuce, some collard greens. Broccoli was his biggest thing that he was losing, but with this time of year, I stopped at a few different places and everybody was completely out of broccoli, so I feel bad, but I couldn't get my hands on that. But I figure at least this is a few different things that he lost that now he can hopefully have for Father's Day. So I'm trying to get this done real quick and make sure that they take to being potted, and then we'll go get some other stuff done. Alright, so I've got a bunch of different stuff planted for him. Some of the pots that I have, and then I'm going to give him the 6 packs that have the extra in them. And hopefully that will get him started, so that he can at least grow something this year, in case the rodents keep taking out his vegetable garden. I feel so bad. I was out shopping for my dad's plants because of the time of year it is. It's really towards the end of the season for buying babies, which got everything was really cheap and going on sale and that kind of thing. And they had a couple little 6 packs of celery left. I have never grown celery before, but I was talking to the lady there, and she said that we were talking about the different plants that are doing well and doing bad this year, and she said she was hearing from a lot of people that their celery were doing really well. The 1 6-pack was really cheap, so I said screw it, I'm going to give it a shot and just plant it along the edge here. The patch that I'm sitting in now is going to be all my gourds and things, my pumpkin, squash, that kind of thing. So I'm just going to plant this and just a line along the edge and see how it goes. I figure might as well give it a shot. We use celery decent enough. I like it as a nice snack, and then we have a guinea pig that loves it and that kind of thing. So I figure might as well give it a shot. We've been tilling our potatoes a ton, so I want to go through and just get the middle of the row here so that the potatoes want to start to spread out if they can. So I had just picked up some straw from one of our local stores the other day. Alright, and this will give the chance for the potatoes to really kind of push up through all this nice loose stuff. And then when they get a little taller, I'll come in again with a good layer of soil to stop the light from getting through so we don't end up with green potatoes. But I figure this will give it room to spread out a little bit more, kind of turning it into its own raised beds without walls on them. So we came out front to the herb garden after taking a small break to nurse the baby. And I swear this didn't look like this about 2 days ago, but apparently all the heat that we had and then this rain coming on has caused the weeds in here to explode. And I'm not one who, I'm not super picky about weeds and where are you running to? In every spot of every garden. But when it comes to the herb garden, I'd really like to get the weeds out of here because I'm trying to get these herbs to really spread and take this whole place over. And the weeds are just going to make it difficult for them to do that. So I'm going to spend a little time and try to get all the weeds out here. Right, it's not perfect, but it sure is a whole lot better. So at least that's done for now, and everything is starting to spread really well. The little lemon balm, oregano, I've got some different sages and stuff over on my right side here. Everything's starting to really just spread well. So I'm happy about that, but let's go do the next project. I had this idea a little while back, and I decided to try it, and I tried it a couple days ago to make sure that they would take and that I wasn't going to kill the peas that I'm keeping out here. And I am a little bit behind, but like I said, get to everything I can when I can. Everything's time consuming, but usually you're supposed to thin your peas out to about 4 to 6 inches after you plant them 2 inches apart. And I have some that are growing up really nice. I don't think you can see it on camera, but I've got other ones that are starting to grab onto the trellis. So I'm taking out the ones, ow, what was that? Just poked myself as I'm taking out the ones that are in between. And I'm just digging them out with my finger, picking the ones that are close to the ones that I'm going to keep so I don't disturb those roots. But I'm taking what I can, and I'm putting one on either side of the pot and then building just a little stick and twine trellis in between for him to grab onto. And that's something else that I can sell off for cheap on those weekends when we're selling perennials and that kind of thing. I'm always looking for little stuff to make extra money. We're not completely sufficient yet, so we do unfortunately need money to, do basic costs of living and some things for the baby and that kind of thing. So I'm giving that a shot, and like I said, I tried it a couple days ago when they did, the ones that I did took, and it didn't just seem to bother the peas that I was keeping. So I'm trying to just get them out as gently as I can. Stick this guy down in, and I'm just going to do a couple of these right now, and then I've got to get inside to make us some dinner, and I have to feed the baby his dinner, and I want to get this video going and uploaded for you guys, and maybe get another chore or two done if we can before it's time to go to bed, and we'll see how that goes. But definitely, guys, let me know if you like this video, if you like this kind of thing. I'll definitely do more videos like this. I did have fun just kind of bringing you guys along with me for the day. And as always, I really appreciate your support and your watching. And definitely leave me comments below. Let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your weekend. Enjoy your Sunday. Happy Father's Day to all of you dads out there, and God bless.